Hello and welcome back after a break. The movie that I'm going to talk about, it's a little tough name for me to pronounce, so I'm just going to be a little circumspect about it. It's Kaanadante Maayavadanu. Yes, Kaanadante Maayavadanu. And this movie was almost shelved after the death of actor Raghava Uday. Two actors, Raghava Uday and Bhajarangi Loki, will be seen essaying the same character in the upcoming film. And the first half of the film will see Uday in the role of Jayanna, while Loki will take over the role post-interval. This experiment was necessitated by the death of Uday 2 years ago, and this is said to be the first such attempt in an Indian movie. There are dime a dozen examples in TV serials where one character has been played by two or different actors, but not in film, says Virus Viranda, a team member. When actors Raghava Uday and Anil died on November 7, 2016 in the ill-fated shooting of Mastagudi, it also ended the plans of many other films. Coming to terms with the death of Uday was the most difficult part of this whole exercise of this particular movie, and the director Vikas, who introduced Uday to films through his earlier movie which was named as Jayanna, and he was playing the lead role in the fantasy mystery. The film was started on an idea that Uday had given. So this was a movie that was not just being acted by Uday, but this was also a movie which was very close to Uday because the idea behind the movie was also his. The screenplay started with the description of the character to be played, which was given by Uday. When Uday died, he had completed shooting for about 75% of the movie. The shocked film team almost shelved the project, and it remained in a dormant stage for almost a year. When a year had passed and everybody had stopped grieving, nobody stops grieving, but when the grieving had gotten less and realities of life had set in, after a year they decided to reshoot the entire portion involving Uday. But it was emotionally extremely painful for the team. Uday was involved with the film right from when they started off with the script. In fact, the film started with the character he plays. It was his idea that gave birth to the story of the picture. He was one who forced Vikas to accept playing the leading role. Vikas was reluctant, but we needed a mature face. This is what the director said. They found the two examples in Hollywood where the death of an actor resulted in another actor completing the remaining portion. Even his family members insisted that we retain his scenes as it was his very last film. This is when they decided that they will make the film with two actors playing the same character. Now this was something of a challenge, because who would want to step into the role of an actor who's no more and who's so emotionally connected with the public? So Loki was one guy who was brave enough to shoot for the scenes that appeared in the second half. This is what Virendra told us, and I'm hopeful that this movie will become a milestone of sorts. It's a very emotional kind of a movie. It might do well, it might not do well. This experiment might go down well with the people or not. But people who are close to Uday, people who have worked with Uday, they will definitely look at this movie very fondly and remember the departed actor and say, let's say this is a swan song for one of our friends. And we as a film fraternity are a family. When a family member goes away, the missing, the craving for their presence never goes away. But when we see them on the screen, it just brings back the memories that were created when the person was around. Here's hoping best for the movie. I'll come back to you after a break. But in the break, please stay with us, because we will be coming up with more news that will connect with you. I'm Anupam, you're watching Today's. Thank you.